I'm Cameron Chee-Aloy.
I'm Parker Burgess.
My name's Liam Adamson.
I'm from Toronto, Ontario.
I'm from a small town called Dummer.
My story's a bit different. I'm born in Oakville. And then when I was like 3 years old, we moved to Switzerland. We moved to New Zealand, back to Switzerland for another 2 years, to South Carolina. Going into grade eight, we moved back to Canada.
What would you guys say is like the big difference between baseball in America, baseball in Canada?
For me personally, it's just like seeing the amount of reps and experience the Americans have opposed to the Canadians. The Canadians are super raw, obviously. They're inside all winter, opposed to like Americans being able to play all year round.
The talent, like, I feel it's the same, but it's kind of different players. Like they're more polished, but we're Canadians. We're kind of like more raw since we don't have all that time to be outside and play like real games.
A lot of them go all the way until football season for high school and then take a couple months off of baseball and then pick baseball right back up in the spring.
Talent wise, I think we're right there. It's just you have all these guys committing everywhere, and then it's like I wanted to be given a full chance, so I chose to take the gap year like before I committed because I thought that would be the best bet, and then ended up working with Illinois, seeing me at the future games, and yeah.
Me too. Like I didn't have like many offers for 22.
I didn't have a ton of like big offers as a like in my true class. So as a 2022, I have a late birthday in 2004. So I'm actually playing my true class as an American. Like,
Okay, yeah.
that's my true graduation class. Like, Chi, when's your birthday?
Like mine's in December, so I fall in like the same boat as Parker.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Sorry, what's the cutoff for that?
I think it's May 1. I think.
Yeah, May 1st, I think. So it's
That's
just it's different the way Canadians and Americans do it. It's all like based off schooling, right? And like our true class, our graduation class is 2022, but down here with the later birthday, your graduating class would be 2023. So like there's some guys I know that are my age and their graduation year is 2000 or 2024.
Yeah, that's very different. Guys like spending 2 extra years in high school.
What would you guys say was like the biggest like obstacle or challenge? Just looking back, I guess Liam, you'd be a good person to start with your Tommy John. Like, how did that kind of impact your like just like day-to-day life even?
Yeah, I'm gonna be really honest, it was pretty hard. Not like knowing I had to get the surgery. I found out I had to get the surgery back in September. After I got cut from the World Cup team for the junior national team. But it was the harder part. It wasn't so much finding out I needed the surgery. It was the harder part was like pitching through the pain, just a mental battle of going out and getting on the mound, knowing I'm nowhere near what I'm like capable of doing, I guess. So it was really hard actually, like getting out up there and just knowing I'm not gonna be the best I can be, but knowing that I have to pitch because I'm trying to make this team. And in hindsight, maybe could have handled it a little differently, but yeah, it was, from my part, it was really hard trying to navigate through that situation.
So like I live in the middle of nowhere. There's really not many facilities. The facility I was training out of with the Toronto Mets was an hour and a half car ride there and back, going there 3 times a week, and then trying to get my own work in at home, doing different lifts in my basement with the weights that I could scramble together, throwing long toss in the like the cow field with my brother or my dad. Before I got down here in Florida, I was throwing on the road with my dad in -2-degree weather, just trying to get my work in.
Even when it gets tough, it's like it just comes down to how much you want and how much you love the sport. Like this has been all I've ever known since high school, right?
My favorite thing about pitching is there's always something you can be doing to get better. I love believing in getting better 1% every day. There's a lot of ups and downs in baseball, and you just got to try to keep it as even keel as possible, whether it's in the weight room, on the field. I saw results quickly as soon as I started doing the right work. So that was very motivating for me to keep wanting to do the right work, to keep wanting to maintain a healthy body, maintain a healthy lifestyle.
You have to learn what's right for you and what works for you best.
The first thing I definitely tell my 16-year-old self is get in the gym because growing up, I was especially in high school until kind of Team Canada, I was very skinny, didn't really touch a lot of weights. That's the first thing I'd tell my 16-year-old self.
Have fun with it, but like keep a steady mind. Like with baseball, there's so many ups and downs. I kind of struggled with that when I was younger. I was too hard on myself, and that just kind of led to the different, I don't know, it like mental blocks and.
But ultimately, just trust in the process. Like baseball is a tough sport. There's a lot of failure in baseball, and it's tough to keep going some days. Some days your body just doesn't wanna work for you, right? And you just gotta push through. And yeah, just trust it.